Hey guys, this is Co-op Tutorials. I am Greg Adams,
And I am Martin Lazarus.
and we're here today to show you something kind of cool that I had to. We had some trouble with initially. I think it was yesterday. We downloaded VS Code, and it's a really cool application. If you watch one of our other videos, we kind of go in depth about it, creating a project. But when I was playing around with it, I couldn't. This code right here, it would run the first print and it would accept my input, but it wouldn't run this third print and output my variable name or whatever I put in there. And I couldn't figure out why. And then come to find out, VS Code by default isn't really set up to do that kind of thing. So there's a way around it. And after maybe about an hour or two, you think, Martin? I'm not sure.
I would say so.
A lot of digging just to find this little thing. Um, First off, what we had to do was if you go to this little gear and debug, and how I got the debug is this little bug. It looks like do not cross or a
Do not
stop.
cross, really?
Yes, a do not cross. Um, it will look like this at first, but when you go to this like no bug icon or whatever, stop the bug, I guess you could say. This pops up and it says no configurations up here, and you drop it down. There's nothing there, and you could be thinking, well, what does that mean? Well, there's no, you haven't told it to like store anything. And right here, it's like configure or fix launch.json, and what that is the settings behind the scenes that VS Code uses to uh, do different things. So if you click it, it'll get this message. Please open our folder in order to advance debug configuration. Well, when I started this, I didn't do any of that. So you proper programmers out there probably are like shaking your head thinking, wow, this guy really did that. Anyway, I'm showing you new guys how to do it properly. And what we're going to do is set the folder. So what I did behind the scenes was created a folder in here called Co-op Tutorials with nothing in it. I'm going to essentially set that as, I should probably close this. And what I did yesterday was just drag this in here just to have all my Python files in the same spot. And this will, and once we designate the folder, it'll put the JSON file in it with it too. So, what we're going to do, let me find, okay, it's over here, the VS. Let's see, open folder, and we're in the documents, so co-op tutorials, and we select the folder. Do you want to save changes you made to this? Sure, why not? We didn't really do anything, but let's see. So we're going to open it again. Uh, Look for it in the same area. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what it does now. Okay, so it's a little bit. I didn't get that message again. Let's say Python. Okay, so you see something a little different now. You see the launch.json file since you created a folder. So now you have these other options in this drop down instead of just no configuration. And what I had to do, I kind of had to play around with it. I played around with it. You can try integrated and see what it does. Okay, so that went to the terminal. I don't, I don't think it really did anything. I think I had the same issue. It technically did do it. It just ran the whole thing without me doing anything. I think I had the same issue yesterday. So I did external and play it. It's a little bit different if you're used to playing with Visual Studio. Um, the one from Microsoft, because it's so much, I guess, cleaner, more user friendly. This is more of a like cut and dry. Here's the buttons you need to get the programming done. So if you're used to that, you're going to have a little bit of fun getting used to where all these button layouts are, because I am. So let's see. So we're going to play it here. It should pop up with a command window. Okay, enter your name. So we're going to do that. And it worked. So as of right now, it printed out what your name, then enter your name, and then it took my input and printed out, "It's nice to meet you, Greg." Now you can keep going down, and it'll still trigger another line after that. If we, said, print, "So what is your age?" and do another variable equal input and enter your age, it'll say, "And your age is, whatever." So yeah, that's how you set up uh, basic input functionality with VS Code.
Just out of curiosity, can
Sure.
you change that dropdown to become Python terminal internal? I think it was called
Integrated?
integrated. There you go.
Okay.
And then can you hit play?
Sure.
And so what happens here? I just to let everyone knows. Um, what happens here is that it's going to begin up top. Line number one is where that's going to start, but that line
Okay.
hasn't yet executed. So you have to hit again the play button. So can you hit play again?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh.
So now on the bottom, put in there your name. You see where it says what is your name? Put it in there, and I'm thinking it'll work here.
And then enter.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so it works here as well. So yeah, you can do it. You can do it both ways. It's really just all depends on really which way you like better.
That's cool. I don't think I do that. I guess the first time I did it, I hit enter too much, and it just executed everything.
I
My
think
name was
so.
my name was blank essentially.
It was blank.
Huh. So yeah, either way will work. So that concludes this video. If you guys liked it or thought it was kind of cool, learned something, please like and subscribe, and come back, and we will have more with Python and a little sequel.
Yay! Until next time, guys.